I actually didn't invite anybody. I don't want to invite anybody to this. I'm just here right now. Sleepy as fuck. A lot on my mind right now. I'm kind of working all day long on the dock. I just stopped. Came outside, like, lit the fire pit. Everybody's resting. Peace. Peace, everybody. Let me show you where I am right now. Normally I do a whole bunch of invites. I didn't want to tonight. I just wanted to kind of chill. Whoever's supposed to be here will be here. It's just so much noise. There's so much noise. For all of us, I think we're making like too much noise. I just kind of wanted to share something with y'all tonight. Like I said, normally I do a bunch of invites. I haven't invited anybody. Anybody's here is just here right now. Because I'm personally sick of the noise. Like, it's just so much noise. And I was wondering, like, do y'all get sick of the noise? Like, all these fucking lives and all these messages and all these people. Like, I notice I do less lives now. That's because I refuse to be a part of the rat race. Just finished the dock for the night. Everybody's resting. I didn't even want to get baby up to come out here with me tonight. She'd probably kill me tomorrow knowing I had a fire tonight and didn't invite her. So anyway, I was doing a doc tonight. Literally just stopped about 20 minutes ago. And all the research that I'm doing for us. And looking at all that's going on in the world. All this bullshit that's going on. Listen. This is some real life shit going on. They are really against us. You have governments really trying to kill us. That's why they're stopping a lot of my lives right now. People tell me they can't watch my lives or share my lives, or I'll wake up and I'll go on Facebook, log in, So I don't stay logged in on my phone. I'll log back in, and the video will say like 1,200 views, and then jump. It'll skip back down to like 5. Like they killing the views. I don't know what the strategy is in that. I guess that's for people who really care about fame or some shit. Like, I give a fuck about how many people see this. No, I don't care about people who see what I talk about. I care about the people that I'm supposed to find, my tribe. And it could be 10 of us. No, it need to be 1,000 of us so we can declare ourselves a nation and no song. So it need to be 1,000 of us. But my point is, I could care less about all of that. So I'm doing all this research, and I'm like going deeper into FEMA camps. I'm going deeper into chemtrails, and it's a lot of real shit going on. And we all grasp information, you know, as much as we can. We got like all these different places, all these different fucking lives, and all these people talking to grasp as much information. And I was just kind of wondering tonight. That's why I didn't invite anybody. Anybody who here is supposed to be here. What the fuck are we supposed to be doing with all of that? What do y'all want with all of that? So you grasp it. You allow it into your life and into your mind and into your spirit, and then you do what with it? Are you growing from it, or are you growing from it? Is it changing your life? Are you doing something different, or are you staying where you are, but now have some more information or information to inform yourself with, as my master teacher said? And then looking at all of this stuff, yo, what I really realize is all we have is us. We got we. Hashtag we got we. All we got is us and the love that we have for each other. So make sure y'all can hear me right now. The fire's crackling kind of loud. Just let me know if y'all can hear me. All we have is us. And listen, the privacy of your own space, the privacy of your own time, the privacy of your own mind, when you sit with yourself and you digest all that's going on around you. Especially the negative. There's so much negative going on around us. Where do your power lie? Where do our power lie? My power. Okay. I can do all that I know to do to become a wild woman. And get into all of my wildness. Connect with my spirit animals. And I become the most wildest bitch on the planet. I don't use those words so lightly. Especially that word bitch. But become the wildest bitch on the planet. Wolf. Then what? If I don't have you or you don't have me. In the privacy of our own thoughts, all we have is each other. And we're truly not seeing it. We're supporting each other and watching each other and jump into each other's lives. Y'all jump into my frequency and I jump into yours. We're not growing as a collective consciousness. We're not growing as one being. We're not growing. We're just gathering information. This is the information agent. This is what they wanted. We're complying. It's what we're doing. Let me show y'all the fire. We're just complying. And I love y'all so much, and we have to do so much more than just comply with this system. The system is in our lives in so many ways. The system is in our learning. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying right now. The system is in our learning. So what we're teaching, and we think we're doing some shit, the system is a part of the whole shit. The system is a part of the whole goddamn thing. So we're just all running in this goddamn rat race. It's what we're doing. It's a rat race. That's why y'all don't see me do so many lives anymore. I'm not interested in the rat race. I'm looking for my tribe, the real kind, the real way, for real. Yes, divinity. We are the system. We have become the system. We are programmed. So what the fuck do we do to free ourselves from that? From that mindset? It has to be more. Listen, because even like I say, when we jump on each other's lives and we jump into each other's frequencies and learning from each other and all of this shit going on, this goddamn rat race. It's like when I was Christian. It's like the Bible, the scripture when it said about the day that will come of the false prophets. This is like that day. I sometimes I have so many messages to give to my sisters and sons. It's like, but I can't because it makes me a part of this rat race. So I constantly figure out ways to separate myself from this bullshit going on. We're so stuck in this bullshit. It's a goddamn thing. It's a thing to see who's going live next. It's a thing just to see what the new message is from somebody. What the fuck is a message if you're not applying it to your life? What the fuck is a message if you're not benefiting from it and it's just something else the fuck you know? So we're just knowing a bunch of shit, but all of us are still going deeper into condemnation. We're being condemned by our own know now. The fuck? We're going deeper into our own know now. We're battling each other. We're fighting each other. We get on each other's live, but then talk about each other on the goddamn side. Like, what they really not doing. I'm guilty too. Hold on. Let me show my face. I've been guilty of the same shit. I watch people and be like, that's bullshit. Like, what the fuck? When the only true thing to do right now is to just unify. I don't know. I'm asking, like, why won't we unify? Like, I'm doing this documentary right now. Working my fucking ass off. I just quit for the night, maybe 30, 40 minutes by now. I'm not sure how long I've been on this live. I'm working to go get the sisters. So most people don't understand because, like, I got some comments on YouTube. I'm just a fucking lesbian, and so why would you say this or that when you're not perfect because you're a lesbian speaking about righteousness? You fucking idiot. Okay, excuse that. It's just being's lack of understanding of truth and reality and what is and what truly is. And it hurts me so bad that the womb man don't know who she is. The hardest mind to convince or bring into realization of what and who the womb man is the goddamn womb man. Because she is so stuck in patriarchy. that she don't understand her power. She don't understand. Listen. She don't understand that she was first. She don't understand that. Okay, let's say the woman wasn't first. Let's deal with that argument and say the man wasn't first. Then why the fuck ain't the man birthing some shit? Some shit is just common sense. We so fucked up in our mind and such in cages that we don't see that. But it just so happened to be the message I came to the planet to bring. We are so afraid. All of us, we're afraid. We're afraid of freedom. We know what freedom look like. We know what to do to go to freedom. We have certain answers within ourselves. All of us have connections where we can connect and speak to source, and our guardians speak to us, and the elements speak to us. We know. But then we just erase all of that and come back into the fog. We rather just stay in our mental fog. Because we are afraid. That's what's going on. I'm going to change the title of this shit later. Like, the reality is we are afraid. We are afraid of each other. We are afraid if we get close that we're going to hurt each other. Some people, I'm afraid if I get close to Sika, she going to want me. Because she gay. Bitch, fuck you. Like, nah, I'm good. I ain't mean to say it like that, but I mean to say it like that. Because that's the shit we deal with in our stupid ass minds. Like, some people won't connect with Sika, though a lot of people will. Some people literally won't connect with me because I'm gay. And they're afraid of she might turn me gay. If you're the fuck afraid that I might turn you gay, you a gay motherfucker. Because I can't turn you gay if you ain't gay. If it ain't in your mind, I can't convince you of some shit that you ain't. I can only remind you of what the fuck you are. That's your fear. It ain't got nothing to do with me. We afraid to, let's just chill with this sister group and this sister circle. But nah, because they're not going to like me, and they're not going to like the way I walk and the way I dress and the way I talk and the way I think. We fucking tripping on all this shit. And we're tripping to the point that we're losing this goddamn game called life. We're losing it. Because the enemy, it doesn't matter. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. With the enemy, it doesn't matter if they're gay, straight, crooked leg, K-legged, J-mouthed. None of that shit matter when it comes to theirs, because they link with their own. And figure the rest of that shit out later. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my righteousness. Don't worry about my righteousness with me and source. Let source deal with me. If I'm wrong, let me burn in hell. But while I'm here, if I'm being righteous, let's just be righteous together. Because right now, these motherfuckers is doing that shit, y'all. They're doing it. We can express ourselves and tell the truth about what we feel. I respect the motherfucker to tell me the truth of what they feel because of what they fucking learned and not because of what they fucking know about my lifestyle. I respect that. I respect you. That don't mean I take that shit in my goddamn spirit, but I respect what you know and what you learned. We got, like, gay guys, drug dealers. And I'm naming these people not because they are outcasts, but because we look at them as such. What if a drug dealer is not a drug dealer? It's just a brother who came up wrong and needs your fucking help. Some shit is wrong, some shit ain't. Dealing drugs and killing your people is wrong. Me fucking who the fuck I want to fuck is none of your business. That's between me and mine. That's between me and my source. We have so much work to do. And it's going to start. Our work that we have to do literally has to start with us just accepting each other and us just moving forward. They're killing us. They're killing us. And listen. The reverse to that bullshit is your magic. But you don't understand your goddamn magic anymore. Hold on, let me throw some more wood on here. Hold on. The reverse to what they're doing to us is our magic. Especially the womb man. So they say Sika is going after the womb man because she gay. Motherfuckers, I ain't Solomon. What the fuck? If I gather 10,000 women, I can't fuck that many women. Shut the fuck up. I can't even have the fucking headache of that many goddamn periods. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm being ignorant because it's just ignorant, y'all. We have some serious work to do. We're judging each other and putting each other down. It's not working. Because they're steady building plans against us. And it's as simple as us defeating it with our fucking magic. We truly have magic. But we won't call it what it is. We won't label it as what it is. We won't name it as what it is. But it's magic. God damn it, it's magic. It's magic when you send your son to school and he goes to school. And you sit in the house and you cooking and you have a thought. Something just happened with Jamal. The school call, we're suspending your son. You like, I felt that shit. That's magic. God damn it, it was magic when you were cooking. You just transmuted something from one state into another. It's magic. But we won't embrace the magic. I did a video a long time ago on embrace the magic. Show you the fire. You have to embrace your magic. Womb man. You have the portal. You have the portal. The vortex. The stargate to source. Anything that needs to get on this planet has to come through you. And I saw a post the other day, and I can't remember the name. Obviously, it wasn't important. It said, if source was a womb, how'd it go? If source was a womb, then something impregnated that ass. Some masculine impregnated that ass. I don't get what y'all missing. Like, I really don't. That the womb man, female, iron man, is encompassed with masculine and feminine energy. Source itself is masculine and feminine energy. And the womb man on this planet is a manifestation of source. She came with masculine and feminine energies. Males have to get back to the feminine side. He is a manifestation of our masculinity. He has to get back to his feminine, and the way he has to do it is by plugging into you. He has to plug into you. The power source, the generator, even to align his chakras. Because you came with, not saying you are in tune with, we fucked up down here. But you absolutely came with the divine energy. The feminine, the divine energy, which is composed of masculine and feminine energy. Source is one being. She is one energy. It is, I say she, but if you take off S off of she, it's he, which is still composed of one energy. She is her and him. They've been telling you the whole goddamn time. In a simple word like she. Her and him. But then he is just he. Female and then male. Womb man and then man. Nothing, none of this shit, especially their fucking language, none of it was a goddamn mistake. Because they needed their language for their rituals. And hey, they summoned their power. Just think about any movie that they showed you, whether it be truth or fiction. Sci or goddamn fi. When they would show you movies, every king had an oracle by his side because he couldn't tap into the magic until the oracle could. She had to tell him what she saw. Because we have the stargates. The fuck? I'm not saying this because I'm a womb man who need to be in power or some shit. Empowered by who? I don't give a fuck about nobody. Empowered by who? It's a truth. It's just a goddamn truth that the womb man needs to know and come into. Or we're going to lose this goddamn battle. They fighting hard. Right now, let me tell y'all something. Everything or every being that come on this planet is birthed by the womb man. Right? It comes through your portal, your yoni, your pussy, whatever you call it. Your vagina. It came through you. Every being, every male and female on the planet came through a woman's womb. How about that? There was a time when the planet itself, you're talking 700 million years ago, which is all female. Everything on this planet was female, according to science. Everything on this planet was female. Until 500 million years ago when the phallus came, and it came as a male being, came on the planet, which is I don't want to call it a mutation, but a broken female is what it is. For years and thousands and hundreds of years, this planet, for thousands of years, this planet has been empowered and mostly female. Since 2015, the scale shifted. Now it's becoming mostly males. There's 66 million men more than women on the planet right now since 2015. That shit shifted, and it shifted big. But it shifted because of the womb man's consciousness. It's your consciousness that shifted the planet. It's your consciousness that shifted the birth that's coming through you. Because we have gotten so into patriarchy and male dominance that we're creating mutations, as y'all call them, inside of us. And changing all the females to males because your eggs are X and X chromosome, which is the female. God damn it, you are female. You are the X and X chromosome. Your eggs are the X and X chromosome. In order for a male to come, it has to be mutated. That's why it comes only through a man. Man determines the sex of the baby. Males determine the sex of the baby because if a broken X goes into the egg, it breaks that goddamn X and becomes another male. And we have given so much of our consciousness to this reality that we're creating more men than males than females. And you are absolutely creating that. Because it's coming through you. So all kinds of sciences that'll show you, all kinds of sciences that'll show you that the womb man determines the sex of her child. Our consciousness has changed to patriarchy. Never until this time, right now, and that's 2015, according to this year, these people years, has males been more prevalent than females on the planet. We're losing. But we have to change our consciousness. I constantly tell you because it's so simple. Right now, if you just shut the portals down and didn't even have sex and have any more babies and just shut the portals down, think about it. Nothing would come through it. You could stop or regress what the fuck is happening. But it's a mind state that has to change. We're losing the battle because we are forgetting about Source. The great feminine energy Source. The great mother of all things Source. They call their cars female. They call their toys mother. Because only a mother birth. But we're losing right now. And y'all just joining me right now for my late night rant. Before I rest. Thank you for even being here right now. But we're losing this battle. We have to come back into the knowledge of ourselves. Womb man. I don't care if nobody ever tell you, and those of you who want to fight me about this, you are God. You are Iyazi and your son is Biyazi. Iyazi is the manifestation of source. Biyazi is the son of the mother. It's the son of the Iyazi. Even the universe itself, look up. Let me show y'all. Why is it dark in the universe right now? If the masculine energy was so prevalent, was so the first, it's so dominant, why the fuck is it dark in the universe? That's the womb. Right now, you're looking at the womb of the universe. And if you can catch a star in this camera, in this light, if you can catch a star, that's the moon. If you can catch a star, that's a sun. Every star in the sky you see is a sun. It's a manifestation of the goddamn darkness. The womb. You womb man. Every sun. There is no sun that can outshine the darkness. There is no sun that can outshine the darkness. And you see it nighttime. See, in the daytime is what we're all caught up in. That sun, that powerful sun in the daytime. But that's just some shit you sitting on this little fucking planet turning into this light bulb in the sky for 12 hours, and then you turn away from this light bulb in the sky for 12 hours, so you think the sun is more prevalent than the darkness. But it's at night that you can see all the suns. You see the Milky Way in the galaxy. How do you know there's a Milky Way? How do you know there's a galaxy? Because the lights that are shining in the darkness, it's forever one night, not forever one goddamn day. All of these suns are shining in the fucking darkness, y'all. It's not forever one day. And when you come back into, like I say, okay, there's no feminine or masculine energy. And how y'all say that? There's no feminine or masculine energy in the spirit. Shut up. Spirit is just electricity. The spiritual you is just electricity. So what do you mean in the ethers? That's bullshit. That's absolutely feminine and masculine energy. Feminine energy is the still. Masculine energy is the force. She encompassed both on the physical. Source gave us that on the physical. Men are force. They strong as little boys. Look at them. They wildin', they want to kill something, stomp on something, fight something. Little girl pick up a flower, the boy want to step on it. It's just nature. I ain't saying nothing wrong, but it's just nature. They just want to kill shit and destroy and destructive and just use their force. Even if they got a bunch of love in them, they got to use their force. The womb, man, she has both. She's in her feminine and she's in her calm. As children, we're in our calm. But don't get us wrong, because then you step on our flower, we'll smack the fuck out you and knock you across the yard. And then that's her masculine. We come with the balance of both. I just need y'all to see it. And Source has sent me to this planet for that purpose, for y'all to see the darkness. Y'all to understand the darkness is forever one night, not forever one day. It's forever one night. And all of these stars and reflections, the moon reflecting light off the sun, all this shit is happening in this womb. This is the womb. It's within you. Triple darkness. There's no place dark in the universe in the womb of a womb man. But we get caught up in the daytime. We're so stuck in the day that we forget about the night and our rituals at night and our old. We give so many praises to the sun and our ode to the sun and our ode to the moon. You need to give your ode to the darkness. Because there's a such thing called the black light. Because in the black light is where you have dark energy and dark matter, where all light manifests from. In the middle of your sun, every sun that you look up at nighttime, when you look up, that's the only time you can see all of them sitting in the womb, because that one in the daytime is blinding everything. But then when the lights go down, when we turn away from that shit, you can see all of them. All of them are fueled. In the middle of every sun is called a quark. Q-U-A-R-K. Quark. Q-U-A-R-K. And that quark is the opposite of this side of the elemental chart. On this side of the elemental chart, our first element is helium. Is it? No. It's hydrogen. Sorry. It's hydrogen. That's on the physical, where physical things manifest. On the other side of that, your first is quark. Then Zeds, bias, all of that shit. You have 99 going the other way too. And your sun, the only reason it can manifest is because quarks are creating, which is jet black. Look up the word quark. Is jet black creating friction inside your sun in order for it to create light? Because it's protons bouncing off of each other to create the light you see, which all comes from the electron, which is the darkness, which is the feminine energy. I ain't gonna do this too much, y'all. We have the soul. I see you say, sing to the moon and the stars will shine. It's time for us to look past the moon. It's time for us to look past the stars, straight into the darkness. Because it's what the womb man is. I'm only bringing this message because I love y'all, and I just don't understand. Like, what won't click? I take it for advantage, because within myself, it clicked a long time ago, and I'm thinking everybody's supposed to know what I know, or see what I see, or have the same experience. You know, we think that. Like, we'll talk with a person and argue with a person because you think they're supposed to see like you see. And I have to understand that that's my experience. So I have to figure out within myself, in my own experience, since I'm sent on the planet for that, is what do I need to do to help you see yourself, womb man? We are so much bigger than we looking at. Like, the shit we deal with is so small, but to us it's so big because we're so stuck, and the mentalities that we're stuck in is so small. Our mental is so small. That's why our issues are so big. Our issues are so small. Our mentals are so small. That's why our issues are so big. But once your mind grows, like, things just become minute. Like, somebody could be arguing with you about something and you're like, what? Like, well, you don't care because this is how I'm feeling and you don't care about that. And, like, that's me. And I'm looking at them like, no, I don't care about that. Because that don't even make sense. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, you keep on going. Because our minds are so small. That's why our issues are so big. My mind is so big. That's why issues are so small. Your issues are small. Your issues are really small. Like I told you about the Grateful Journey. If you just realize the shit that you sit and go through, and what you call your hardship, that you made it through, once you get to the other side of your hardship, you realize that your hardship was small. But during your hardship, your mind was small, so the issue was big. But if you flip that shit, your mind becomes big, then the issue is small. Okay, fucking, I'm homeless right now. What they call homeless, then what I need to do? Okay, I've been accepted in a shelter. I always use that one because it's imperative. So I'm in a shelter. So if you're in a shelter, why are you complaining? Your mindset is small. You don't see the bigger picture. We have to see the bigger picture. The most important thing for all of us right now, where we're all is missing, is each other. We need each other. We need each other. If we don't come into one mindset, y'all, we're going to fail. They're winning. This patriarchal society is winning. They're ready to put us in cages. Y'all heard about the FEMA camps and the Walmart shit and all this shit and shit they planning, and military people coming out, speaking out about what they saw, and they want to give you the chip, the RFID chip. Listen, we're losing this. We're losing it because they are connected to each other, which makes their energy stronger. I showed y'all the video. I did it on video. Go to my YouTube channel. Seeking the truth frequency transmitter. And it shows you how when one person touches another person, I did it in a voltage meter, how our energy grow and expand. They've come into that. That's why they have organizations and fraternities and sororities and all this shit, because they're linking together, which is making their energy stronger. But at the same time, because they're in control, they're dishing out any kind of program that make us detach from each other, so it's making us weaker. They give you this false sight like we're not together, like they're not together. They live apart, they got their own houses, they this and that. That's how they want you to see shit. So we can live like that. We live apart, we don't do tribes no more. Listen, these motherfuckers are moving in herds and tribes. But we're not. Just because you see that motherfucking mansion in Malibu, that fucking mansion in Beverly Hills, you better know they come together several times a week, like where you going to church. They're going to that grand center where they come together and share energy and break bread. They live in them centers more than they live in them mansions. That's for your eyes. Oprah Winfrey, all of them motherfuckers in the Bilderberg group, all of them shits, they come together all the time. They spend more time sharing energy with each other than they do in them fucking mansions they show you on MTV Cribs. They ain't in that shit. And then they give that shit to us, though. Think about it. When our people make it, that's what they call it, MTV Cribs. Something babies be in, you cradle some shit in. But that's not where they at. That's not where they are. They doing they shit. They coming together. They probably together right now as we speaking on live. They in each other's presence, sharing energy and growing. Yes, brainstorming and shit. That's what they doing. Figuring out how to take over the fucking world and implement another plan to take care of us. We are human beings. We are humans. We have the right to life and the right to live. But we don't think we do. Because the only rights we think we have is the one they write for us. Check it, check it, check it. The only rights we think they have is the one they write for us. So we wait for the next law to come out. The pen mightier than the sword. We wait for the next law to come out to know what we should be doing with our lives instead of just dropping all of that shit and just having the right to live with, by, and for each other and self first. Connecting to source. They connecting to their goddamn source. They're connecting to theirs. We're not. We are fucking robots in this shit. We are fucking robots in this shit. She said to be able to think and implement one's thought is true freedom. Exactly. Exactly. Most importantly, to implement one's thought. We're not implementing our thoughts. We're waiting for permission to do every fucking thing we do. Most of us anyway. I can't, y'all. I can't. I try to share with y'all and take y'all with me. And just the thought alone, just the thought of not being a part of this shit has freed me in so many ways. And that's why come January, hopefully January, as long as I have everything straight, I'm leaving this society. I'm not leaving this country. I'm leaving this society. I just choose to let go of this society. I choose to let go of these fucking Facebook lives and YouTube videos and everybody fucking talking. Ain't no growth in that shit. If y'all want to fucking link with me, then come with me and let's just vibe in person and fuck these cell phones and fuck lights and fuck all of this shit. Let's illuminate ourselves by fire, what nature gives us. Because that's what they're doing. You think these rich motherfuckers are really living on electricity? They living by solar power. You go through Beverly Hills, you see solar panels and shit. I just left there. They're illuminating that shit by the goddamn sun while you paying them that shit. They don't tell you motherfuckers in the hood and shit that if you get a solar panel on your house, you save your money with you and your family. You put a goddamn solar panel on the house and get your electricity. What happens is that solar panel will generate electricity, energy. It will generate energy so it will fuel your house, but then there'd be more left. So the gas and electric company buy that back from you. You will get paid. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You will get paid for electricity if you had solar panels on your house. White boys doing that shit. Y'all hear what I'm saying? They paying them for electricity. And we're paying for electricity. We're paying for fire. That's why I'm cutting the shit off in my fucking house. I'm going to take y'all with me. It's going to be Thursday or Friday. We putting tapes on everything. We're not using the lights, TVs, nothing. Except for what we have to do for the work, for the documentary. Everything else, like we're not using none of it. And we're just surviving. It get cooler here at night in the Midwest and shit. We don't want the lights. We don't want the heat. We create it. We create our own heat. Most of us too lazy to create our own fucking heat. We don't want to do what it takes. We don't want to run the pipes. We just don't want to. We don't want to dig the earth up and create sandbag buildings and shit where it insulates you. Because we become lazy and we just want them to do it for us. And then we talk about the hood. If my sister is in the hood, that's where I need to be. But I need y'all to understand that the hood is a state of mind, not a fucking location. We all need freedom. We need freedom. And we need it with each other. We need love amongst each other. And we need freedom. There's no freedom no more. Because no matter what we're doing, we're complying with this system. We're complying with the system and we're stuck in patriarchy. And we're afraid to raise the matriarchy again. We're so stuck in patriarchy that we fall in love with our sons and everything what our sons say go. That's why right now, I say it again, on the planet, starting 2015, it used to be more female, everything on the planet than male. But it's changed. We birthed all of it. It's our consciousness. Whatever happens on the planet is the consciousness of the womb man. Because all of it has to come through her. I don't give a fuck what science they bring you and what bullshit they bring you. It's coming through you. Because once they plug into you and walk away, all of that shit is taking 3 hours to happen within your system. He's gone. It's in your system. You are connected with the universe and communicating with the universe and making shit happen. And whatever comes through you, come through you. And the energies that come through you, come through you. I promise you that. We have to collectively, the womb man and her sons. We got to change what the fuck we doing. We have to first reverend the mother. We have to give reverence to source. We have to give reverence to the goddamn womb, to the darkness. Because without the darkness, there would be no fucking constellation. There would be no Big Dipper, Little Dipper galaxy. It would be none of that without the darkness for it to shine in. Because everything you looking at as a goddamn constellation is a son of the mother. It's a son of the darkness. And she allowed the sun to shine. She allowed the sun to shine in the darkness. And you can't see it in the daytime with that light bulb. That's just one sun that we are close to and turn into that to fool our consciousness. But it's at nighttime when you see the truth. It's at night. It's at night when you look up and you see those constellations. You understand then that they are only constellations because they're sitting in darkness. And there is no sun that will outshine the darkness. It's forever one night. It's forever one night. It's never daytime, y'all. It's forever one night. You just traveling through space at 65,000 miles per second right now, and you're fucking spinning, and the earth is spinning on its axis. It's going to turn into that light bulb for 12 hours, and it's going to turn away, but all of it is spinning in darkness. The fuck? Y'all just got to see it and remember. You have to remember. All of us, our sons and us, have to remember to bring our power back. Because as long as we keep on this bullshit of patriarchy, we're getting weaker. We're getting weaker. They're forming concentration camps. They're creating weather patterns. They're destroying the fucking earth. They're creating GMO foods. The power is in us, though. We don't have to do none of that. All the technology, I promise you, technology is false magic. There's only one true magic, and that's the womb man and the stone. When you put the womb man to the earth, you have magic. Everything else is technology. Cell phone, telephone, technology. Womb man, telepathy. The womb man and the earth, the womb man and the stone, and the powers of the crystals. With the wombs, the portals is magic. Everything else is technology. And technology is false magic. That's what Source told me. And I see it. I love y'all. And yes, lovely. We have to remember. We have to remember. We have to remember we're losing this battle. We're going to lose our children. There's going to be no future for our children. These fucking tomahawks are taking over. What you call Caucasians, this Caucasoid, anything is dead. Caucasian, caucus. Anything caucus is something dead, God damn it. They masonry degrees and all that shit, 33 degree mason. Anything motherfucking 33 degrees is frozen. Is dead. That's not what we had in ancient Kemet. In ancient Kemet, it was 360 degrees. That motherfucker hot as hell. That's melanin. The fuck is going on? We're losing sight. And the only way to get it back is fuck our individual missions. I promise y'all, fuck the individual missions. It's not helping us. We have, yes, Stacey the Walking Dead, we have to come back into each other. We have to remember each other. We have to take care of each other. We have to build together. We have to build the tribes. We have to bring the children. Your fucking children are in these fucking schools in uniforms, goddammit. Uniforms for what? Listen. Okay, let me show y'all something. Their children are in schools in uniforms too. They're in schools, their uniforms is suits and ties. Because that is their identified attire for control. You go to Harvard and Yale, Princeton, they in suit and tie. Our children are in schools for white collar work. Or was it blue collar work? fucking polo shirts and fucking same pants they wear in jail, y'all. Stop. Take your children out of these institutions. They are programming them. And now the schools itself. Look at the schools that we have our children in. They don't have windows, some of them no more. Or the windows are so small, they already programmed to be institutionalized, to go into concentration camps and in fucking jails. They're already programming them for this shit. And we're battling each other. We're battling each other and saying which one of us can get the most fucking likes. Let's go on her platform and steal a like. That's why I didn't invite nobody tonight in the last one I did. I don't want you anymore. The people who's supposed to be here are going to be here. We got to stop. We are absolutely in the rat race. And yes, the schools are being run like jails. But we don't see it. We're so fucked up and stuck. We haul ass. We haul ass in July to go get the school uniforms on sale. That's what we do. We go get the school uniforms on sale to put our children in a uniform. That's not the righteous. That's not the garb of the righteous. That's not the garb of a free man, of a free being. That's not freedom. That's not the look of freedom. That's the look of being institutionalized. Y'all, I love you. We gotta stop. We need each other. Fuck your individual platform, goddammit. We have to build. The time is now. That's why I'm putting out the documentary. If my sister's in the hood, that's where I need to be. Listen, I ain't never do no fucking documentary. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just doing my goddamn best. I'm just putting the message out. It's the message that's most important to me. If nothing else go right in this documentary, because I'm so new at it and I'm working my ass off, all I give a fuck about is the message, because that's what Source told me to put out, the message. Let's go get them. Let's go get each other. The hood is not a place but a state of being. Let me show you what I mean. Like, you could take a bitch from Babylon, but you can't take Babylon out the bitch. You could take a woman from Babylon and put her in Honduras. But if she fucking full of Babylon, then so will be Honduras. Because it's the mindset. The hood is not a place. The hood is a mindset. Our family is in a mindset. We have to free their minds. We have to help free their minds, and we need each other, and I keep saying it. I don't give a fuck about views. I give a fuck about my tribe. I'm looking for my tribe. Because our people move by fads. When a group of people do something and our people see it, it's just how we move, because we are so natural and don't even realize it. We're so natural that nature moves by consciousness. That's what a fad means. You're moving by consciousness. So we see some shit and the shit is trill and it look good. The next person going to do it. Then we need to create a tribe so they can move by a fad and start creating tribes. And we link up in one tribe. That goddamn devil has fought so hard. I'm gonna put on this. I'm getting kind of dark on my face. They fucking us up so much, y'all. That's all I'm saying. They just fucking us up so much. We need each other. I love you. I love you, sister, and I love you, son. I ain't fucking you, son, but I love you, son. We need each other. We really do. But it's gonna start with the wombs. We gotta wake up the goddamn wombs so the portals can connect. If I stand in righteousness and with a pure heart, and I sit here all night at this fire and turn my womb to source, how much power is in that? But then what if you join me, lovely? What if you join me? How much power is in that? What if you join us, Candace? And then you join us, Stacy? How much power is in that? We're nothing without each other, and they know it. And that's why they create the separation. Even our motherland, we call our motherland Africa. Africa. Africa is the name of a European man. The word is Africa. Africa. And that word means to conquer and divide. It means to divide. We call ourselves division when we say Africa, opposed to Nubia. Their plan didn't start today. It started a long time ago, and they just working their magic through generations. They got orders. They got orders and scrolls and shit they read from one generation to the next generation to keep the shit going, to make the full plan. Just the diseases and shit out today, and all the fuck they doing didn't start today. That shit started so long. They wrote it long ago. Until they created it and it's out today. They've been planning this for a long time. So we have a long way to go, and we got to start right now. But we are so much more powerful than them. We're so much more powerful than them. That if we started right now, in 10 years, we'd be bigger than them. If we get the wombs together and get back in our magic and eat the way we're supposed to eat, we'd be so much bigger than them. We just have to see it, believe it, love each other enough, love the self enough, love source enough, and let's go for it. I don't even know if y'all can see me anymore. I'm tired now. Been working literally all day until this live. I started this live and I'm tired. Get up early, be back at it tomorrow. We're going to get this documentary out. If y'all haven't joined the like page, y'all know the word. Join the like page. If my sister is in the hood, that's where I need to be. We got to go get them. I just want y'all to see what I'm seeing and see that this is not some other thing. Just some shit to do. We got to go get the wombs to wake up this nation. Y'all, we got to go get them. And for us, for those of us who's here right now, to go get them, we got to go get each other. We have to link. Fuck they platforms. We are human. We're human. We're human. We're beings. We're alive. We're here. We can touch. We don't need Facebook Live. We don't need YouTube. We don't need it. We're right here. Reach out. Let's do this work together. Let's do it in love. Let's let go. Let's let go of all of our bullshit. Let go of the bullshit. The small shit. Let it go and realize that it has done nothing for you to hold on to any of the bullshit, any of the hurt. It's not doing anything for you. I'm begging y'all, let's grow together. Let's do it. We cannot come together in the circles and be thinking about the bullshit and still dealing with the bullshit. We have to come together in the circles with a mission. We have to implement them and carry them out just like they are doing. They're winning. We're losing. And all it takes is us. You and me. Our children. Our wombs and our sons. Our nation. And as soon as the consciousness changed to that, we already won. We're way more powerful. We hold melanin. They hear them talk about melanin. We're way more powerful. I love y'all. I'm going to rest now. It's my late night rant. This is more than alive, y'all. I hope it spoke to your spirit tonight. It's more than alive. Soul to soul, I'm talking to you. Soul to soul. I love y'all.